For what concerns the multiparametric analysis, we analyze other parameters. For example, close to here, luckily, there is a geomagnetic ground observatory in L'Aquila town that was working, and we compared the value acquired in L'Aquila, that is 30 km far from Amatrice earthquake of 24 August 2016, with the value recorded by Duronia Geomagnetic Observatory that was more than 100 km far. So we think that if the earthquake produces some electromagnetic seismo-induced signals, then this signal could reach the close observatory at 30 km, not reach the far observatory of Duronia. So we made a correlation between the two observatories, and we found interesting variation of this time, of interesting variation of these anomalies. In this paper, we had the investigation of also a swarm correlation between Alpha and Charlie satellite. In fact, in previous paper, we identified some anomalies, especially in Charlie satellite, but not in Alpha. And this, we don't know exactly why there is this difference, but as we found prone anomalies in Charlie satellite, we decided to make a statistical correlation of the two satellites that fly close each other at a few seconds of separation and 1.4 degree of longitudinal separation. Then we don't know if the difference they record are space or time differences, because the satellites are always acquiring data moving in the space and obviously in the time. So we don't know if the following record is different because the satellite is in a different place or because it's passed, for example, 1 second, as this data were originally at 1 second time sampling. So, and we also add other climatological atmospheric parameters, in particular the aerosol shown a very interesting increase of anomalies 150 days before the Amatrice earthquake. And at this time, for example, Barberio and Professor Carlo Doglioni identified an increase of heavy metal in water in Sulmona wells. They made some geochemical sampling and found this increase of heavy metal in the water content and the water composition. So what I like to underline is that these two analyses are on different data, on different observable made by two different groups. We didn't collaborate. They published the result before us, and in this paper we propose that this could be a sign of the same alteration that shown some increase of aerosol, but also increase of arsenic and vanadium, this heavy metal in water well, again inside the Dobrovolsky area. Then we also compare the result with other paper, like a paper of Ridari Giovan Battista that identified seismic quiescence before 2016 Amatrice earthquake. And all of this analysis tends to show that there were a chain of anomalies. The first sign was this seismic sequence in the time about 1 year before, September 2015, and following by the ground signal from ground observatories and water anomalous content, also the atmosphere, and finally also the ionosphere by the investigation of swarm satellite. So this shows an acceleration of the anomalies toward the Amatrice 2016 earthquake. And so we propose that this could be a sign of lithosphere, atmosphere, ionosphere before Amatrice earthquake, and also a sign that the system is going to a critical point, that is the earthquake.